My dear friend, you are most welcome on my two channels, that is Video Destination and the Kafir International Organization. My both channels are in English, and today we will discuss about the war between the United States of America, Israel and the Iran. The dual country, that is the United States of America or the USA or the America, and the Israel are both fighting against the Islamic Jihad. This is war not from for the oil resources, because America, the United States of America has plenty oil, surplus oil. USA has not any need of the oil from the Iran, and USA is not dependent on the Iran or any Islamic country, because America or the United States of America invented a new resource of the oil, that is in Venezuela. As you know, the Venezuela has the largest crude oil reservoir in this world. So this war is not from the for the oil or the petroleum, but this war is essential against the Islamic Jihad, that is the barbaric ideology of the Islam. Some people of the India are praising the Iran, that Iran was the partner of the India at any time. Iran was never the partner of the India, because Iran is the people of the rogue Muslims. It is another chapter that the majority of the Muslim is not in Iran. Only 32% are described themselves as a Muslim in the census. 68% has refused to give any documents in favor of the Islam. So Iran is not a Muslim majority country, and Iran was never friend of the Indians, because Iran was the friend of the Indians or the India whenever Islam was prevailing in Iran. When the Zoroastrians or Zoroastrianism, the follower known as the Zoroastrians or the Parsi, the Iran was our friend, our counterpart in many aspects. But when the Iran was restricted by the Islamic hooliganism or Islamic Goonism or Islamic chronology, most of the people became Muslims, a certified goon. A Muslim is a certified goon against the civil society, against the human values, and all the Jews, Zoroastrians or the Parsi were persecuted by the Muslim criminals or the Muslim goons. Either all the Zoroastrians were converted into Islam by the fear of the sword, and their women were raped by the Muslims, because according to Islam, the rape or the molestation of the non-Muslim woman is not bad. This is an holy work in Islam. The rape with the non-Muslim woman is the holy work in Islam. As we see the history of the Islam, when the Islam is accepted by the Muhammad, so-called a rogue person in my knowledge, perfect in my knowledge, he was rogue person, but so-called prophet of the Islam, that is Muhammad, invented in Islam, and first he raped and molested the Jews women, because the majority of the Arabians were the Jews. And after that, the second largest community belonged to the Christianity. So all the Jews were raped by the Islamic goons, companions of the Muhammad, the so-called prophet of the Islam, fabricated prophet of the Islam. And when the many Sassanid dynasty or Fatimid dynasty came into existence, Iran was the totally slaved enslaved by these Islamic goons or Islamic criminals. This is why a Islamic goon came to India, or the certified criminal who was following the ideology of Islam, full of the criminology, full of the crime or full of the sins, full of the rapes and full of the molestation of the women, especially the non-Muslim women. Nadir Shah came to India in the 18th century. He looted so many wealth of the Hindus. He looted so many women, women for fulfill his sexual desire and his companion's sexual desire, as the Muhammad committed such heinous crime, the robbery of the Jewish woman in many wars. He always robbed the non-Muslim woman and fulfilled his lust with these young women. Muhammad raped with the Safiya bint Huyya when he was 54 years old, and the Safiya was only the 17 years old. All the women, the younger woman, was molested by this prophet, so-called prophet of Islam, but is a rogue person in the knowledge of the humanity, in the light of the humanity. So Nadir Shah came to India. He also divided the hostage in two parts. Wherever he divided the Hindus and Muslim in the Delhi, after looting or vandalized this holy place of the India, that is the Delhi, though he killed so many Muslims, Muslim soldiers, but the main target was the Nadir Shah robbery of the Hindu women. He took away many Hindu women in the Iran and he sold the women in 1 or 2 dinar. So the relation of between Iran and India is not reflected or reflects that the relation is always good or always the co-friendly relationship. No. When a country having the Muslim majority, he cannot keep the relation smoothly, because Islam does not allow this relation with the non-Muslim majority country or the land or the ghettos or the locality. So the relation between Iran and India was good. Relations were good or was good relation when there was no Islam in the Iran. But when the Iran converted as a Muslim country or the Islamic country or the Islamic hooliganism or the Gunism, the relation cannot be good. I would like to say G.D. Bakshi and the Captain Gauravaria. Captain Gauravaria, you did not know single ABCD of the Islam. You are layman in this context. You never written a book about the Islam, but I have written 9 books on the Islam, and I have exposed the hooliganism of the Islam or the Gunism of the Islam. The salient feature of the Islam is only to loot or the robbery of the non-Muslim wealth, including their women, and the 20% share was belong to the Muhammad, so-called Muhammad. This rogue person cannot be a prophet, because he took 20% of the robbery of the non-Muslims in shape of the wealth, in shape of the horses, arms and ammunition, in shape of the women. This prophet was the womanizer, the great womanizer, and a true Muslim is a great womanizer, because in the name of the fabricated Allah or the fallacy of Allah, Muhammad consumed so many women ruthlessly or brutally. They were raped by this Muhammad as Safiya bint Huyya, Azwahriya, and so on. The list is so long. that a person who is following the Islam cannot be a good person or good human being. This is why when the Nadir Shah attack on India, he raped so many Hindu women, killed so many Hindu person or people. So how can be the relation of the Islam, relation of the Iran or India can be good? No Islamic country can has a relation with the non-Islamic majority country as a good relation, because an Islamic country is the groups of the goons or the holy goons or the epic center of the hooliganism or the epic center of the torture, killing, molestation of the non-Muslim women. As I read the Quran, Quran allows the all these criminal activities against the non-Muslims. So many verses are so, though the Allah is hypothetical, but so many verses, as the Muslim says, this is the voice of the Allah. This is not the voice of the Allah. This is voice of the criminal who was so-called Prophet Muhammad. He dedicated his life for the robbery, for the killing the non-Muslims, raping or the rape with the non-Muslim woman, and looting or the robbery all the Jewish tribe or the business karma on the route of the Makkah to Medina or the Silk Resam route. Even though he also sold the woman in the market of the Najd. The Jewish woman of the Banu Qurayza tribe was sold by the Muhammad in the market of Najd, and after sold the woman in the market, he got money, and by this money he purchased so many weaponry, arm and ammunition and the horses. This is written in the book Sirat-e Rasulullah by Ibn Ishaq. So these all which are saying that our relation with Iran always good, not correct. These stupids in the shape of G.D. Bakshi and the Manoj Arya, Gaurav Arya, they do not know single ABCD. They are only thinking on the basis of the army. Army is only to defend the society or life of the soldiers or the resident of India or the citizen of India. But sociology is another subject. And if you are not social, that you cannot be a good soldier. After reading the sociology, you would like to say that those people which are advocating the Iran, whether they are major general or the captain or anything else, they are certainly the stupid or bunches of the jokers. They do not know even the single ABCD of the Islam. And the base of the Iran is only the Islam. Iran has no link with any humanity, harmony, and the peace against the non-Muslims. This is the salient feature of the Islam. Islam does not respect any non-Muslim. So the relation with Persia, earlier the Iran known as the Persia, when the Zoroastrians or the Parsi were living in the majority, the relationship of the Iran with India were good, or was good, relation was good. But when Iran converted into the Islamic country, no question arise to a good relation with Iran. So I would like to say that these soldiers can only think on the way of the arm and weaponaries, but they have no link any social values, ethics, ethics values or etiquettes, because moral and the sociology is the more vast subject than the military organization. If we are not social, if we cannot understand the Islamic Gunism or holism, we cannot be a good citizen, we cannot be a good army personnel. Would you like to absorb this ideology of the Islam being a Major General G.D. Bakshi, that Islam allows the rapes and the killing of the non-Muslims on the basis of they are not following the Islam? or the stupidity of the Islam as written in the Quran? Would you like to this thing of the Islam? Whenever you know the Islam is there. Now Islam is not a Muslims in majority, but once a time Islam, Iran was a country of the Muslim majority. If you are advocating the Islam, Iran, you are advocating the Islamic Jihad. My appeal to General G.D. Bakshi and Major Gora Arya, please keep in mind and understand, read my 9 books which I have written in context of the Islamic hooliganism. I hope that you will think that Iran was never a Indian friend or brother when it was the pure Islamic country. If the Iran was the brother of the India, this is a great lie of this society, and this is also against the Islamic thoughts process that Islam is our brother. Islam cannot be our brother if Islam has the majority of the Muslims. Islam only the brother of the India when the majority were the Zoroastrians or majority of the non-Muslims in Iran, as we are seeing that only 32% of the Iranian people are following the Islam. Thank you very much.